Guess what? I'm not recording on my phone. What does that mean? Isn't this so cool, so fun? I have so many mirrors in my room. I can just, that's a little viewfinder. My cute camera, so cute. I love this little pom-pom puff for the speaker. Oh, do these freaking long bunny ears, watch. I've been wanting to make this video for some time, where I answer my Tumblr asks on a video. How fun is that? I've been accumulating asks for like a couple weeks now, but I've just been so busy. I keep looking at the viewfinder, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I've just been so busy with like Thanksgiving and work and life and mental health, aka depression, that I just haven't really gotten to it. But I got this beautiful camera for, what was it, Cyber Monday, which I've never shopped for like Black Friday or Cyber Monday, so it was super cool. I bought a mattress, like a brand new mattress. I've had a hand-me-down mattress for like the last 15 years. So it was due time. I got a purple one and a pillow. So very happy and excited. They gave me this tiny bed. It's like a little jello bed. It's kind of fun. I feel like an adult. I bought a whole bed. But yeah, for Cyber Monday I bought this camera and it's making me really happy. I'm so excited. I really am excited to film some YouTube videos with this, so woo. And I also have an idea for another video, maybe like a haul from my Black Friday shopping and other shopping that I've done. So yeah, just excited. This camera's just giving me ideas. I'm gonna read and answer some of the asks that I've gotten. So let's get into it. Somebody asks, what's your favorite season / holiday? I've been a pretty consistent stan of like springtime, fall time. I don't really know which one I like the best. Hate winter. I live in Illinois, Midwest, America. Winter, no, it's horrible. I get cold when it's like 70 degrees outside, so negative like 20 does not do well for me. I hate winter. I like summer. I don't know, I feel like when I was little I used to like hate summer, but I've kind of like grown into enjoying it more as an adult. Summer's really like, I don't know, it's very sweet. I like summer, but when it comes to like the feels, like springtime gets me and autumn gets me. It's just very nostalgic. Favorite holiday? I don't know. I really just enjoy holidays in general. I love Valentine's Day. Obviously, it's my favorite colors, pink and red. I love pink, love red. I love Halloween. Halloween is very fun. However, I have not like participated in it in like 10 years. So I don't know. I can't say I love Halloween that much if I haven't done anything for it in a very long time. Obviously Christmas is magical. I haven't really had like a super magical Christmas in, again, like, I don't know, a really long time. But the vibes are good. The vibes are right. Somebody said, you seem to like YouTube, so who is your favorite YouTuber? I watch a lot of YouTubers, a lot of different kind of YouTube. Off the top of my head though, At the moment, I don't know if I have like a favorite, like top one. However, I consistently watch Sunday Love. She's a vlogger from Japan. She posts like 3 times a week. It's incredible. Another vlogger I really enjoy, I like My Fam. She's like one of those New York City in the life and her just going around doing stuff. I like her videos a lot. I watch like every single one. I love PewDiePie. Felix, he just had a baby though, so he hasn't been like, you know, posting as much. However, his wife, Marcia, I don't know. I feel like she shaped me so much. She like shaped me into the person I am today. Marcia, she used to be a YouTuber, Cutie Pie Marcia, or Marcia. She changed her but just her videos, her as a person, like her personality just really shaped me growing up. I started watching her when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13. I've loved her since. I love her now. She's active on Instagram. She stopped posting YouTube videos like in 2018, 17. Super sad, but you know, she's doing other cool stuff. But all-time favorite is her, Marcia. I watch a lot of true crime YouTube. If I were to choose a specific one, I really like The Chapter. Really like Coffee House Crime. I really like Kendall Rae. Obviously Bailey Sarian. Kendall Rae does a lot of awesome, like, she raises money with different foundations, which I feel like if you're gonna make true crime content, you kind of have to, because it's like you're basically just kind of monetizing people's murder stories. So it's like the least you can really do is just, you know, promote foundations that prevent, you know, things like that. Valspire family. I've been watching him since I was 14. Love him. His videos are just like incredible. They're art. They're art. And he sacrifices his AdSense to use really good music. So yeah, that covers a few. I like commentary too, but I'm not gonna get into that. I would sit here and talk about YouTubers for an hour if I was asked, but let's see. Next question. What do you do to feel better or to make your mental health better? I struggle with depression too. I'm sorry to hear that. Depression sucks. I mean, I'm not gonna like get super into, you know, my diagnosis, but I struggle with, you know, kind of like a hypomania for short spurts of time, and then like really intense depression for longer periods of time, where my energy is really impacted, my interest in living and life and whatnot. What helps me? Obviously, I definitely rely on therapy. I really believe in therapy. It works wonders. I really hope that people who have the means to go to therapy consider going to therapy, because it just, you know, even if you're not really having a crisis, it just, you know, helps. I have a couple hobbies. I have my dog. He is fantastic. He's sleeping on my bed right now. Santiago is like one of the best things that has happened to me in 2023. If it wasn't for him, I don't know, things would be horrible. But like as for hobbies that kind of keep me busy, if I'm feeling that way, obviously I binge watch YouTube like crazy. I don't really watch anything else unless there's like a certain show. I say way too much. I'm so sorry. I've got to work on that. I use Tumblr, blog a lot. Obviously, I run 2 public blogs. Blogging is my safe space. Tumblr, I've used Tumblr since, let's see, like I was 13, 14, kinda. It's always just been something that, you know, I keep to myself, for myself, just because I love it so much, whether I have 0 followers or 12,000. You know, I really, really enjoy making content when, you know, my energy supply allows it. Writing and taking photos and interacting with people online. It's just, it helps. It helps my brain stay occupied and content. Next question. Do I have a crush? Or do I have a celebrity crush? In real life, no. I don't like people very easily. Romance is like very difficult for me because I just get very put off by people easily. Like when they start liking me, I kind of freak out and lose interest, which is horrible. It's like a curse. But no, I don't have a crush. Celebrity crush, however, all time, I've always had a crush on Julian Solomita. Love him. He's like such a great guy. Very wholesome. Just everything about him is just fantastic. He's also a YouTuber. I don't really watch his videos as much anymore just because he does more streaming now. He used to make cooking videos, which I used to love, like maybe back in 2021. His cooking videos were always super entertaining. And he's vegan, so like I'm vegan too. So just love that. His energy is just fantastic. And then another celebrity crush would be Hassan Piker. What can I say? He's a handsome boy. Obviously, great human. If there are like great influencers, it would, like Hassan would be one. He's very impactful. You know, he's very educating and he's very handsome. So my celebrity crushes definitely are less of like the physicality and more of like, I just think they're super cool, very good people, and they happen to be cute, so yeah. Am I single? Yes. I went through the worst breakup of my life this year. Very single, very traumatized. They put heart eyes. Are you single? Yes. But I'm probably very emotionally unavailable, so if I were you, heart eyes would probably be a no. Would you date a fan? I don't love the prospect of it. However, my first and really only real relationship, my ex like messaged me from my TikTok, from seeing my TikToks. So, I mean, he was my follower for like 2 months and messaged me, and I thought he was a handsome guy. So, I suppose it's always a possibility. Even though it's not ideal, you know? I'm not like browsing through my followers and being like, oh, Tinder. I'm not like that. I don't like that. I think that's irresponsible. What is your inspiration / who inspires me? Obviously, you know, kind of referencing back to my all-time favorite YouTuber, Marcia. She is like my all-time inspiration. She is so sweet and, you know, always kind of was a great kind of like role model for, you know, young girls who, you know, identify as, you know, feminine and whatnot. I just find her extremely, you know, inspirational in that way. Let's see, who else? What is your inspiration? Let me think about that. What inspires me? My fans inspire me, my followers inspire me, people who enjoy my content, people who compliment me inspire me, you know, good feedback inspires me, connecting with people, you know, my mutuals and whatnot. I don't know, that's just really, obviously, like, I would be blogging whether people were there or not, but it's always more fun, you know, and definitely motivates me to keep trying. Somebody asks, do you have a favorite e-girl? At the moment, yes, actually. Her name is Chippy. She is so cute. I love her aesthetic, and she is just, I would say she inspires me as well, to be honest. She very much inspires me. What's her at? Hold on, let me get her at so I can shout her out. On Instagram, her at is plain facts. Chippy. There we go. She is very lewd, so, you know, just content warning if you do end up looking her up. I just really like her aesthetic. I like her style. I think she's super cute. Just perfect. Let's see. Somebody said, why Denver? Are you moving for another guy? Well, thanks for calling me out. No, I'm not moving for a man. I love Denver. I've visited Denver at least once a year for the last 3 years. Honestly, I'm moving, you know, the nature is fantastic. I love nature. It's like probably one of my most favorite things in life is that we have access to trees and mountains and, you know, wildlife. It's literal magic. Denver, though, has a great selection of vegan food. And I've sampled plenty, and it is convincing. It's very convincing. And it's also like a perfect small city. It's walkable. It might not be the most affordable place to live, but I just, you know, even if I don't stay there forever, I just want to experience it. So yeah, Denver, that's the plan. I want to go 2024. Let's make it happen. Someone said, how long did you date your ex and why did you break it off? That's a little personal. My ex and I dated, well, I will say I asked him out March of 2020. So, and we broke up officially February of 2023. So I don't know, like 2.5 years, 3 years, almost 3 years. I don't know. We broke things off, I would say, just because there's differences that, you know, respectfully, I just couldn't, you know, there were just differences that were kind of just driving me to the edge. I was not in a good place mentally, and I was also 2,000 miles away from my family, and I felt like I had no support system out there. I was struggling mentally, and I had nobody out in Los Angeles. I moved to Los Angeles to be with him. So I decided that moving back home was the best decision for me. Just because, you know, I'm getting choked up. Just because I just didn't feel like I need to be in a relationship with as much as I'm dealing with personally. And adding relationship problems on top of that just was not viable. Like, it wasn't an option. So, you know, as much as it hurt, I had to make that decision for myself. And so far so good. It's going better. My mental health is significantly better than it was in the beginning of the year. So, woo. The next question is your favorite colors. That is such a turnaround. I feel like anybody who knows me knows my favorite colors are like pink, and then obviously you have the staples, black, white, but yeah, pink, and then just like any pastel color would just make me happy. So yeah, that's such a 180. The next question, someone said, how are you doing? I don't know, to be honest. I've struggled a lot this year with a lot of different things. I don't know like what kind of content warnings I'm really gonna put in this video, but like, you know, my mental health is just kind of like all over the place a lot. I struggle with some really bad coping mechanisms. But you know, I've been clean from certain things for like a month now, so that's good, like a month and a half. But yeah, right now I'm doing like okay. I really don't like my job. My job is very like emotionally draining. I come home most days like wanting to not wake up or sleep for like 10 years. But my weekends are obviously, you know, everyone looks forward to their weekends. I look forward to my weekends so I can like decompress and do some fun things and maybe put some makeup on and, you know, be here for you guys. So right now I am super neutral. I'm not like really happy, but I'm also just, I'm not falling apart either. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is that depressing? Probably, I don't know. But it's better than being on the ground, breaking down. This person said, why do you say your romance life is cursed? You guys read all of my posts and I forget that people actually, like real people are reading them. They said, you're too cute and sweet for romance to be that hard. I beg to differ. I am a gremlin monster most days. I don't look like this. Like, I took 10 minutes after coming home from work and eating to look a little cuter. Well, first of all, like I said, I just don't find people attractive, like, romantically. Like, ever. It's very rare that it happens for me. So, you know, with my last boyfriend, he was like most of my firsts, you know? And it's been hard to move on from that, especially being such like a hopeless romantic. Like, I love romance, but it's hard for me to like really facilitate it. Like, I don't get attached to people like that very easy. And it's hard to detach from people when I'm like that with them. So it's like I'm stuck in a hole. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's like that. So, you know, if you're like that, shout out to you. We're in this together. My crazy heart and brain. The next question, describe your perfect date. I'm a very traditional girl. Like, I want to be courted, you know? I want to be like asked out properly, and, you know, flowers and little cute notes and whatnot. So if it were a guy taking me on a date, I would definitely like to not know anything about it, because I would like him to just plan it and show up and, you know, pick me up and just, you know, have reservations and like have a plan and do something cute and fun and magical and whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, you know, like I'd be happy just like, you know, getting some food and then maybe going to do something fun like a plant store or an antique shop, or I've never been to Build-A-Bear, so I feel like I would really, really enjoy that. I'm waiting for the day. Yeah, or if it's nice weather outside, I really enjoy like hiking or just like walking somewhere that's pretty. I don't know. I feel like I'm not that hard to please. My God, you guys are killing me. I need to take a break because I feel like I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Better. I had some water. My throat's still a little tight just because I get choked up from some of these questions, but back to normal. Okay. Oh my God, I'm starting on like the worst question ever. Why are you guys asking me this? What do you miss about your last relationship? What do you want in your next relationship? That's so like intrusive. But I did say you can ask me TMI questions, so I guess it's not the worst. What do I miss? My last boyfriend was, you know, definitely like my best friend. You know, obviously that's like the goal, to be like best friends with your partner. And we were. So yeah, I definitely miss that. What am I looking for like in my next relationship? I need to take a breather because I'm about to cry again. I'm such a crybaby, it's horrible. So I definitely would really appreciate somebody, you know, who shows consistency, you know, someone who's not like afraid to show affection, you know, in front of like other people, you know. Somebody who's like kind of like a hopeless romantic like myself, who kind of like fantasizes about romance, you know, just so it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, painting a picture that doesn't really make sense for somebody. I just, it would be nice to like, you know, feel understood in that way, or like why I want those things, you know. I want it to feel like, you know, natural. I want to feel like a girl. I want to feel feminine. I want to feel, you know, doted on. And, you know, once, you know, the person kind of shows that to me, obviously, you know, I'll plan a couple dates myself, but like I want to feel, you know, spoiled in that way, you know. I want to feel like I'm expecting that from you, you know. It's expected from like the male side of the relationship. I love traditional relationships. Like I want to be the feminine side. I want my male partner to be more masculine in that way. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just rambling at this point. Okay, let's see. Um, someone asked, when did you lose your virginity? This question kind of sucks, because the first time I had sex, like, you know, sex, I was not consensual, so I don't know. My therapist says that that doesn't count, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of does, but it's hard to tell. It's a weird conversation. But if I go by my therapist's kind of like logic on that, let's see, 18, I guess. It's the first time I had consensual sex. So yeah, I was 16 if you go by my logic, but I guess that one doesn't count. My therapist says so. So next question, how do you start Fansly / building a fan base? I would start with building a fan base. When it comes to like building fans that kind of stick with you, it really just depends on your consistency and your commitment to whatever platform that you're putting yourself on. My platform is Tumblr, and Tumblr's a super easy platform to kind of use daily. It doesn't really require you to, you know, do much. It's mostly just a lot of reblogging and whatnot, posting. Obviously, you don't get fans if you're not putting your personality out there or something out there that, you know, creates an image of your, you know, self or your likeness. Yeah, it's just basically, you know, be open to a degree, not too open because you don't want people stalking you or showing up in your life unsolicited. For me, you know, I blog a lot about, you know, my life, my mental health, you know, just, you know, how I feel about things. I post cute and, you know, other genres of content that people seem to enjoy. Yeah, people just kind of have a sense of like feeling like they know me. Obviously, I only really put like 3% of my life on the internet. Obviously just for like safety reasons and just cause, you know, I just don't feel like it's necessary to put too much on there. But yeah, in my case, yeah, I just enjoy posting photos that I feel like fit an aesthetic that people enjoy, that I enjoy. And I talk a lot, so I type a lot. So maybe that's it. Let's see. Are you into older guys? No, not really. I mean, older than 10 years older than me? Not really. Unless, you know, they can take care of me, then I guess if we're compatible personality-wise and they can offer me the soft life, sure. But probably, seriously, probably not nowhere older than 15 years. Like, I'm not bringing a 40-year-old home to my parents. Preferably 10 years or less older than me. How many relationships have you had? Real relationships? One. I've had one real relationship. In high school, I dated a couple guys, but I never kissed them. I was not interested in that. It grossed me out. They weren't real relationships. Like, I was not in love with anybody. I dated Is this like a universal experience for girls who are born in like the 2000s where they had a boyfriend who was 30 when they were 15? Did we all go through that? Cause yeah, I dated like a 30-year-old man for like 10 months when I was like 15, 16. But that wasn't really a real relationship because he never, you know, asked me to be his girlfriend, and we did not say I love you. But 10 months was still 10 months, so I don't know. Does that count? Probably not, because it was illegal. But yeah, if we're being logical, I've only had one relationship, and it was with my most recent ex. Somebody said, how do you have clear skin? And what's your favorite makeup? I don't naturally have clear skin. If it wasn't for birth control, I'd probably have really horrible acne. I had terrible acne all throughout high school, like cystic acne. I thought I was never gonna get rid of it. But I started birth control and it cleared it up, basically. I didn't really get pimples for like 6 years. But then when I was living in California, my family lost their insurance, so that meant I lost my insurance, and I couldn't afford my birth control anymore, so I had to be off of it for, what was it, like 4 months, and my acne came back. Not terribly, but it did. And then once I got back onto it, I still have not cleared up all of my acne. Like right now I have like acne on my jawline. You can't really see it because it's like under. So fingers crossed that eventually, you know, clears up all the way like it was before. And what's my favorite makeup? That's such a broad question because I use so much makeup. I guess I can show you my favorite thing. I think this would be considered like my favorite makeup as of right now. It's this eyeshadow palette from Clio. The like regular colors are decent. However, this glitter is my favorite thing like ever right now. It's pretty incredible. And this matte brown like eyeshadow color has very faint glitter in it, which I also love. Like it's one of my favorites. So yes. Somebody asked, where do I buy my clothes? I typically, like if you're talking about the clothes that I, you know, wear on my platforms, like stuff like this, I get from AliExpress. And when I shop at AliExpress, I shop like there twice, like once or twice a year, and I shop large, like in large amounts. So other than that, like those couple hauls a year, maybe like a couple random pieces here and there from Amazon, and I did get a couple pieces from Cider. It's like some random clothing website, but yeah, AliExpress is where it's at. If you're really looking for like certain aesthetics, you know, pastel color clothes, they don't sell those really in stores, so you kind of have to like really search for those kind of pieces. And they have a reverse image search, so if you find something on Twitter or somewhere that you like, I have a hair in my mouth. AliExpress has that feature where you can reverse image search, and if they have something similar to it, it'll populate like in that search, which is incredible. It's such a horrible, horrible tool for my shopping addiction, but I love it.
Hi, oops, my camera died. This will have to do for my outro. Haha, sorry, I'm still such an amateur at YouTube. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye, see ya next time.